After making some major portfolio changes in Parliament, Opposition Leader Aubrey Norton today offered his reasoning for the reshuffle. Speaking at his weekly press conference, Norton said the whole purpose of the reshuffle is to make the opposition more effective and efficient as members of Parliament. Norton has moved AFC leader Kemal Ramjatan to Shadow Minister of Home Affairs. He replaces Geeta Chandan Edmund, who will now move to governance. AFC Member of Parliament David Patterson will be the Shadow Minister of Public Works and will still be the opposition's lead person on oil and gas. Coretta MacDonald will serve as Shadow Minister of Education. She replaces Natasha Singh Lewis, who was shifted to Human Services. One of the moves that has raised eyebrows in some circles was the removal of Jermaine Figueira as Shadow Minister of Youth, Sport and Culture, and he was replaced by Flue Bess.
You have youth, sport and culture, where there are a lot of grounds unfinished across this country. A lot of work should be done in youth, sport and culture. Needs to be done. And I thought in the circumstance, we need an activist-oriented person there who is involved in sport. And that naturally led to Flue Bess. And it is on that basis the decision was taken to put Flue Bess in the area of youth, sport and culture. And like all the others who would have moved, like I said, though Geeta is moving from Home Affairs to governance, she can speak on matters. The same is true about Figueira. He has responsibility for Region 10, he's the regional MP, and he can address youth, sport and culture. But the shadow minister, the person who will shadow it, will be Flue Bess.
Norton brushed aside claims that Figueira was removed as a result of him shaking hands with the president. Norton made it clear that he never instructed any members of Parliament not to shake the hands of the president.
There was never handshaking policy in the... All right, no, I'm saying there was never handshaking policy. I said at the time when I didn't shake the president, I wasn't going to shake the hand of the president. And I held to that. I have never instructed or said to any member of Parliament they should not shake the president's hand. And if they want to deal with the reality, since that incident, the president and I met at the Seventh-day Adventist church activity, and all and sundry will tell you I shook his hand because I thought that was an environment in which we should. Now, I have seen Roysdale Foods. I think I've seen a Manza. I've seen many MPs shook the president's hand, and not one of them could say I called them and tell them anything about shaking the president's hands. My symbolic non-shaking of the president's hand was to signal that it is not business as usual. And I'm going to just give you a photo up.
The opposition leader feels that these moves provide the opportunity for the regional MPs to do more work in their regions.